Hello everyone. Today I am going to discuss the numerical problem of hydrograph. Okay, so we will see the first problem here. Okay, so your first problem is like you can see like that. Given below are the ordinates of 6-hour unit hydrograph for a catchment of calculate the ordinate of DRA due to rainfall excess of 3.5 centimeter occurring in 6 hours, and data are given like that: time in hour and unit hydrograph ordinate in meter cube per second. Okay, so corresponding 0 time, the unit hydrograph ordinates are 0. For 3 it will be 25, for 6 it is 50, for 9 85, and remaining you can see on the screen also. So now you can see there. So here what they have given the unit hydrograph, and we have to convert it into a DRH. Okay, and also you can see like that here the time for both unit hydrograph and DRH are same. Okay, so that is a very simple problem. Okay, so what we have to do, so now we have to know about that. We have to convert the unit hydrograph to DRH. Okay, so how we will convert the unit hydrograph in DRH? You know what? Unit hydrograph and DRH, direct runoff hydrograph, both are due to the rainfall excess. But what is the difference? Difference is that unit hydrograph is the what? Unit hydrograph is the direct runoff hydrograph. Unit hydrograph is the direct runoff hydrograph occurring due to unit rainfall excess. So what we have to do? We have to, for convert the unit hydrograph to DRH, we have to multiply the ordinate of unit hydrograph in ordinate of unit hydrograph by rainfall excess, unit rainfall excess. So what is your unit rainfall excess? Unit rainfall excess is how much? 3.5 centimeters. So simple, what we have to do, we have to multiply the ordinate of unit hydrograph by 3.5. Okay, so now you can see like that in solution. Here time is given, column 1 time is given, in column 1 time is given. Okay, so time is given there. Okay, sorry, so here time is given. Okay, then you should have to, in another column, second column, you have to write the ordinate of 6-hour unit hydrograph, and then you have to make the column ordinate of 3.5 centimeter DRH. Okay, so now you can see first 0 corresponding 0, and then 0 multiplied by 3.5, it will be 0. Then second column you can see like that 3, that both are given 3, 25, and now we have to find the that value. So how we will find that value? We have to multiply 25 is to 3.5. Okay, so similarly it will be 87.5. Similarly 650 given. Now how we will find the DRH ordinate? Simply we have to multiply 50 by 3.5. Correspondingly you can follow the same process. Like for 9 hour, ordinate of 6-hour unit hydrograph is given how much? 85. And how we will find the ordinate of DRH? We will multiply 85 by 3.5. So you will find how much it will be? 297.5. Okay, similarly for 12 hour, that is given 125. So how will you find the ordinate of DRH? We will multiply 125 by 3.5, and it will be equal to 437.5. Correspondingly you can follow all the column. Okay, correspondingly you have to, no need to worry. Well, very simple problem is that we have to convert what? Unit hydrograph to what? DRH. So what we have to do, simple, we have to here, and duration of both are same, 6 hours. So what we have to do, we have to multiply the ordinate of 6 hour ordinate of unit hydrograph by rainfall excess. Okay, so you can see like that. Similarly you can see for 160 multiplied by 3.5, then 185 multiplied by 3.5, then 160 multiplied by 3.5, then 110 multiplied by 35. You can follow same thing, means up to time hour 69. So you can fill the column for the DRH. Okay, that is your first problem. Okay, so and now you can plot also. So what is the hydrograph? Hydrograph is what? That is the variation of discharge and time. Okay, so you know the value of unit hydrograph, ordinate of unit hydrograph, and direct runoff hydrograph. So you can plot this value. Okay, so first one, that is for first you have given what? 6-hour unit hydrograph, and then you should have to multiply that value to 3.5. will find the ordinate of what? DRH. Okay, and also you can notice that both the unit hydrograph and DRH are started from 0, and ending on 0. Okay, and also you can see like that there is no base flow is there. Okay, so that's your first problem. Thank you. And now we will go for second problem. Okay, so now you can see in second problem, that is the very standard problem. Okay, so now you can see like that ordinates of 6-hour unit hydrograph of a catchment is given below. So time is given, so time, and then ordinate of 6-hour unit hydrograph is given. So 0 given 0, 3 given 25, 6 corresponding 50, 9 85, then for 12 hour it is 125, for 15 it will be, it is 160, for 18 it is 185, and for 24 it is 160, for 30 it is 110, for 36 it is 60, 42 it is 36, 48 it is 25, and 54 it is 16, and for 60 it is 8, and for 69 it is 0. Okay, and also some values are given. Then derive the flood hydrograph in the catchment due to the storm given below. Okay, so now they have what they have first row, what they have written, time from a start of a storm. Okay, and then here given what, accumulated rainfall. So for 0 hour it is 0 centimeter, and for 6 it is 3.5, and 12 it is 11, and for 18 it is 16.5. So it is not incremental rainfall, it is what, it is accumulated rainfall. So first of all we have to find the incremental rainfall. Also something is given there, what, the storm loss rate phi index for the catchment is estimated at 0.25 centimeter per hour. The base flow can be estimated to be 15 meter cube per second at the beginning, and increasing by 2 meter cube per second for every 12 hours till the end of the direct runoff hydrograph. But what that means suppose at 0 hour, suppose if base flow is 15, so at 12 hours it will be how much, it will be increased by 2, so it will be become what, 17 meter cube per second. Okay, so now see what we have to do. First of all we have to understand the problem. So now you can see like that here what they have given, they have given 6-hour unit hydrograph. Okay, and what we have to find, we have to derive what, flood hydrograph. Okay, and also flood hydrograph, and derive the flood hydrograph. Okay, so how we will find flood hydrograph, how we will find, we should have to what we have to do, what we have to unit hydrograph is given. So what we have to do, first of all we have to find the DRH, and then what we have to, DRH means direct runoff hydrograph, and then what we have to do, we have to convert DRH, direct runoff hydrograph, to flood hydrograph. So how we will convert direct runoff hydrograph to flood hydrograph, we have to simply add the base flow in the ordinate of what, direct runoff hydrograph. Then we will find what, then we will find the ordinate of flood hydrograph. Okay, so we will go step by step. Okay, so first of all they have value is given there, rainfall depth, first 6 hours you can see how much they have given, 3.5. Okay, and 2 to 6 hours that is given, second 6 hours means 6 to 12 hours it is given 11.5, but that is accumulated rainfall. So what will be the incremental rainfall? Incremental rainfall will be how much, 11 minus 3.5, it will be 7.5, and then for third 6 hours means from 12 to 18, accumulated rainfall is given how much, 16.5. so we have to find incremental or rainfall depth. So what we will do, we have to subtract the 11 from 16.5, so that is equal to 5.5. Also you can see there a storm loss is given, how much phi index is given, and what is the value, that is 0.25 centimeter per hour. Okay, so loss is given, so loss is how much given, 0.5 centimeter per hour for 6 hours. So now we in next row what we have to do, we have to find the effective rainfall. How we will convert unit hydrograph to DRH, we have to multiply the ordinate of unit hydrograph by rainfall excess. Then we will find what, ordinate of DRH means direct runoff hydrograph. So you can now see like that. So here how we will find our total rainfall depth is how much, 3.5. Okay, and how much is the loss, total hour is how much, 6 hours, and what is the rate, 0.25 centimeter per hour. So what is the total loss in 6 hours, 0.25 multiplied by 6, it will be how much, 1.5. So what is the effective rainfall, you can subtract 3.5 minus 3.5 minus 1.5, it will be 2. Similarly you can what, for second hours, what is the total rainfall depth, that is 7.5. okay, and what is the rate of loss, that is 0.25 centimeter per hour. So what is the total loss in 6 hours, it will again 1.5. So what will be the effective rainfall? So you should have to subtract the loss. So 7.5 minus 1.5, it will be how much? It will be the 6. Okay. And similarly for third hours, what will be the total there? So it will be 5.5. And again, what is the total loss? So same rates are same. So how much? 0.25. So what is the total time? 6 hours. So how we will find? 0.25 multiplied by 6. 0.25 multiplied by 6. So how much it will be? It will be 1.5. Total loss is 1.5. So what is that effective rainfall? Simply you can subtract 1.5 from 5.5. It will be how much? 4. Okay. So now here you can see there. So 3 storms are there. First storm 0 to 6, 6 to 12, and 12 to 8. Okay. So what we have to do? We have to first of all, what we have to do? First of all, given values are, we have to make the column first. First for what? For time and ordinate of unit hydrograph. Then what we have to do? Now we have to convert what? We have to convert unit hydrograph to direct runoff hydrograph. So what we have to do? We have to multiply by rainfall excess. So in third column, what we will do? We will make the column. We will make the column like you can see there. So you can see there. So time, first column we will make time, then ordinate of unit hydrograph. Ordinate of unit hydrograph, and 3 storms are there. Then so we have to make 3 DRH. Okay. And so first is what? First for effective, you can see there. First effective rainfall is how much? 2.0. So we have to make the DRH due to 2 centimeter effective rainfall. So how we will find the ordinate of DRH for 2 centimeter effective rainfall? Simply we have to multiply the ordinate of unit hydrograph by 2. Okay. So that is for 0 to 6. Now you can see like second effective rainfall means 6 to 12. That is how much? 6. So now we have to make the DRH for what? For what? Now you can see like that. So now we have to find the DRH due to 6 centimeter. Here written wrongly. So now next column we have to make what? DRH due to 6 centimeter effective rainfall. So how we will find effective rainfall for 6 hours? Simply or we have to multiply the ordinate of unit hydrograph by 6. So where is the ordinate of unit hydrograph? That is in column 2. So what is the value in column 2 multiplied by 6? And also we have to mind something like that. That will be that rainfall start from what? 6 to 12 hours. So what we have to do? We have to lag that DRH by 6 hours multiplied by ordinate of unit hydrograph by 6, and then lag it by what? Lag it by 6. Lag it by 6 hours. Okay. And now see third rainfall is what? Third rainfall is starting from what? 12 to 18. Third 6 hours. So and what is the effective rainfall? That is the 4. So what we have to do? First of all, we have to find the ordinate of DRH due to 4 centimeter effective rainfall. So but how we will find? Simply we have to multiply the ordinate of unit hydrograph by 4, and also it will be started from where? That is that rainfall is occurring in what? 12 to 18. So that's why we have to lag it by 12 hours. So you can see like that it will start from 6, and that will start from 6, and that will be, you can see like that na. First 6 hours means 0 to 6, and that will be second means 6 to 12, and third is what? 12 to 18. So what we have to do? Sorry. So that is third is what? 12 to 18. So what we have to do? First of all, we have to given value we have to write in column where? In column 1. So column 1 we have to time is given, and ordinate of unit hydrograph is given. So now we have to find the DRH. 3 rainfall is given. 3 rainfall intensity are given. So first effective rainfall is how much? 2 centimeter. So what we have to do? We have to find the DRH due to 2 centimeter effective rainfall in column 3. So how we will find the column 3? Column 3 we have to find by multiplying column 2 by 2. So now you can see like that I am showing some entry. So 0 multiplied by 2 it will be 0, 25 multiplied by 2 it will be 50, 50 multiplied by 2 it will be 100, 85 multiplied by 2 it will be 170. Similarly you can follow these process. Okay. Now you can see like the second rainfall intensity, that will start from where? That will be start from 6 to 12. So that's why now we have to, what we have to do? First of all, we have to find the DRH due to 6 hours. That is not 2 centimeter. That is 6 centimeter. So now we have to find the DRH due to 6 centimeter rainfall, and now you can see the what is the duration? That is the 6 to 12. So now we have to find 6 DRH, ordinate of DRH due to 6 centimeter how we will find? We will find multiplying column 2 by 6, and from where it will be a start? That will be a start from 6. So what we have to do? You can see like that how we will find the DRH due to 6. So what we have to do? We have to multiply column 2 by 6, and okay, see like that we have to multiply the ordinate of 2 by 6, and we should have to lag it by how much? Lag it by with 6 hours. Okay, so why? Because it is starting from 6 to 12. Okay, similarly you can see like that 25 multiplied by 6, it will be how much? It will be how much? So now correspondingly that value, so 0 come at the 6, so now 25 come at the 9. So 25 multiplied by 6, it will be how much? It will be 150. Similarly 50 multiplied by 6, how much it will be? It will be 300. Similarly next value, see 125 multiplied by 6, you can go below. Okay, so now next third precipitations are there. So how much third precipitation are there? That is 4. Effective rainfall is how much? 4 centimeters. So now what we have to do? We have to find the ordinate of DRH. So how we will find the ordinate of DRH? We will find the ordinate of DRH by multiplying unit hydrograph ordinate by effective rainfall. So what is the effective rainfall? That is the 4 centimeter. So simply you can what we have to do? Simply what you have to do? You have to multiply the ordinate of unit hydrograph, means column 2 by 4. But what is the duration there? Duration is what? 12 to 18. So what we have to do? We have to lag that value by 12 hours. So you can see like that, like ordinate of how we will find the DRH due to 4 centimeter effective rainfall, and that is advanced by 12 hours, or lagged by 12 hours. So now you can see like that 0 multiplied by 4, and it will be goes there, it will be goes to the at 12. You can see there. Okay, corresponding same value you can find. Now what is the next value? That is 25. So 25 multiplied by 4, it will go there, it will be goes below. Similarly what is the next value? 50. So 50 multiplied by what? 50 multiplied by 4, it will go below, like that. Okay, now we have to find the ordinate of final DRH. So what is the final? We have 3 DRH are there, due to 2 centimeter, due to 6 centimeter effective rainfall, and due to 4 centimeter effective rainfall. So now we have to find the ordinate of final DRH. So how we will find? We should have to add the previously 3 columns, means column 3, 4 and 5. So now you can see like that. First 0, for 0 you can see 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0. So you can see like that, see, it will be 0. Now for third you can see like that, and I am erasing that thing, and again we will see. So you can see there. So again see, so 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0, it will be how much? It will be 0. Now you can see 25 plus, no sorry, so you can see like that 3 ordinates are there. Okay, so what is the 3 DRH there? So what is 0, 0 and 0. Okay, so now next is what? You can add 50 plus 0 plus 0, so it will be 50. Now you can see like what is the next? It will be 100 plus 0 plus 0, it will be 100. Now what is the next? Next will be the 170 plus 150 plus 0, it will be 320. Similarly you can follow the same process. Okay, and also the base flow is given. So base flow you can see like that. So what they have given, initially they have given 15, 15, 15, and also they are saying like that. What they are saying? They are saying that for every 12 hours that increases by 2 meter cube per second. So now you can see like that. So 0 for 15, 15, 15, and now you can see like that. So you can see there, so you can see there what? So here you can see like that, up to 9 it will be how much? 15, and when it will come to 12, it will be the increases by 2, 17. Okay, so that is for what? That is for okay, so that is for, okay, so now you can see like that. So similarly we can see, so now base flow. So base flow, you can similarly fill the value of base flow. Now we have to find the ordinate of flood hydrograph. So how we will converting the DRH to flood hydrograph? Simply what we are doing? We are adding the base flow. So base flow, so now you can see like that. For 0 it will be how much? 0 plus 15, it will be the 15. Then what is the next? 50 plus 15, it will be how much? 65. Similarly how much? 100 plus 15, it will be the 115. Then 320 plus 15, it will be 335, and 550 plus 17, it will be 567. Similarly you can follow the process. So similarly you can follow this process. So you can see the entry, and now you can see there some value in brackets also. So we are, that is the that is the what is that, that is the interpolated value. Okay, why? Because you can see the duration of the hydrograph, that is 0, 3, 6, 9. Then you can see there, you can see in your problem. So what the duration is given, 0, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Then now 18 you can see like 24, 30. So that is not uniform. So to make that uniform, what we have to, we will made some entry interpolated value. Okay, so interpolation you can know how we will linearly you can put this value, like 18 to 24 there is no value in between 4. So what we have to do, we have to find the interpolated value of 21. Okay, and similarly you can fill this value. Okay, so now I am summarizing the concept of that. So what is the concept? Now you can see like that. So they have given 6 hour unit hydrograph ordinate. Okay, and they have given 3 three what independent what storms are there. First for 0 to 6, then 6 to 12, and 12 to 18. Okay, and phi index is also given, and you have to use and direct and base flow is given. So you have to find what, you should have to find the flood hydrograph. So what we have to do, first we have to convert the unit hydrograph to DRH. So how we will find how we will convert unit hydrograph to DRH? We should have to multiply the unit of ordinate of unit hydrograph by effective rainfall. So then, and what is now we have to convert the DRH to what, where DRH to flood hydrograph. So how we will convert the DRH to flood hydrograph? So we have to add the what, we should have add the ordinate of DRH to base flow. Okay, so now you can see like that, you can column, you can see first is what, time, then ordinate of unit hydrograph, then what we have to do, 3 storms are there. So we have to find the DRH due to first storm. Okay, how we will find, and it is started from 0 to 6, so it will be started from 0. Okay, so how we will convert, simply multiply column 2 by 2 and then write. Now we have to find the DRH due to 6 centimeter, but it will be started from where, from 6. So what we have to do, we have to multiply the second column by 2 but lagged it by 6 hours. Okay, now third what is the third is for 4 centimeter, and where from which time it will be started, it will be from 12. So what we have to do, we have to multiply the column 2 by 4 and lag it by what, lag it by 12 hours. Okay, now we have to find, now we have covered all 3 storms. So now what we have to do, now we have to find the ordinate of final DRH. So how we will find the ordinate of DRH? Because simply add the ordinate of all 3 previous DRH, like DRH for 2 centimeter, DRH for 6 centimeter, and DRH for 4 centimeters. That's we will find the ordinate of final DRH. But we have to find what, we have to find flood hydrograph. So what we have to do, we have to add that DRH by base flow, means we have to add the base flow in ordinate of final DRH, and you will find the ordinate of our desired flood hydrograph. Okay, so you can see that value is there, might be. So you should have to, now you know the concept, and also now you can see that entry. So unless and until you should have to try that thing. Okay, that is the lengthy process. So you can see that value, and now you have before you have seen the numerical. So you should have to practice by yourself and make that entry by yourself. Okay, otherwise it will be lengthy. For when you will do for first time, it will take some time. By what we have to do, because you will put some value, some corresponding somewhere else. So that's why it made the entry very carefully. Okay, so that is your problem number 2. Okay, now third problem, you can see like that, obtain a unit hydrograph for a basin of 315 kilometer square of area using the rainfall and stream flow data tabulated below. Okay, so now you can see like that, what they are saying, they are saying to find what, unit hydrograph. Okay, and they have given what, they have given data for 0, 100, 100, and that is unit is how much, unit is given in what, meter cube per second. 2, that is 300, 3, 4, similarly 11, 400. Okay, and also rainfall data, precipitation gross is also given for 0 to 1 hour, it is 0.5 centimeter per hour, then 2.5, then 2.5, and then 0.5. So now you can see, so we have to convert the, that is given what, that is the given the ordinate of flood hydrograph. You can see like that, that is given that value is given how much, but that is the ordinate of flood hydrograph. Okay, so and we have to find what, we have to find unit hydrograph. So what we have to do, first of all, what we have to do, we have to convert the flood hydrograph in what, DRH, and then we have to convert the DRH in what, DRH in unit hydrograph. Okay, so now you can see first process, you can, first of all you should have to understand the problem what we have to do. So now you can see we have to, they have given flood hydrograph, but we have to find the unit hydrograph. So what we have to do, first process, we have to convert flood hydrograph to DRH and then DRH to unit hydrograph. So how we will convert flood hydrograph to DRH? So in flood hydrograph we will minus what, base flow. So when we will minus base flow, it will be equal to DRH. Okay, and how we will find unit hydrograph? Unit hydrograph. Now we have converted DRH. How we have converted DRH? By subtracting the base flow. So unit hydrograph will be what? That will be DRH divided by what? Effective rainfall excess. So what we have to do? So now two things you have to find. What we have to do, you should have to find first of all base flow, and then you should have to find the effective rainfall excess. So that is the process, that is the way you should have to go to solve the problem. Now, so now we can see like that. Okay, so now you can see there. So when you will see there, now you can see, so when you will see observed hydrograph is given there. Okay, so what is the hydrograph? Hydrograph is what? Discharge versus time. That is the hydrograph. Okay, the smoothly we should have to make like that. So when you will take the area of that graph, means now you can see discharge multiplied by time, what it will give? It will give you volume, and volume, what is the volume? And we have to find ER. So what we have to do, how we will find ER? Volume is, we should have to calculate, and then what we have to do, area is given, so we have to find like that. So now we can solve like that. So now you can see like that. So volume, first of all we have to find the volume of DRH. Okay, so volume of DRH, how we will find? Okay, now you can see like that. So here ordinate of DRH is given, ordinate of flood hydrograph is given. So first of all we have to find the ordinate of DRH. So you can write there DRH. Okay, sorry, so you can write like that, it is DRH. So we can not written well. Okay, so flood hydrograph is given, and now you should have to assume the base flow. Also in the previous problem you can see like that, DRH and unit hydrograph are starting from 0. So now you can see like that, first and last entry should be 0. So first entry you can see like 100 and last is 100. So obviously we should have to make 3 methods we have studied. So obviously you can see like that. So base flow is how much here? It is not given, but you can find there. It will be how much? It will be 100. So now we should have to find the ordinate of DRH. So how we will find 100 minus 100? So 100 minus 100, it will be how much? It will be the 0. 100 minus 100, it will be how much? 0. Now next also 100 minus 100, it will be also 0. Then 300 minus 100, it will be how much? 200, like that. Similarly 700 minus 100 is how much? 600. Then 1000 minus 100, it will be how much? 900. Similarly 800 minus 100, it will be 700. 600 minus 100, it will be 500. 400 minus 100, it will be 300. 300 minus 100, now we can write it like that. So it will be 200. Okay, 200 minus 100, it will be how much? It will be 100. 100 minus 100, 0, 0. So now you can see, now we have find the ordinate of DRH also. So now we have to find the volume. So volume, how we will find? We will take the area, we will take the area of that, so we will find volume. So you can see like that. So how we will find volume? So now you can see what is the now we will see what we will do. We will take the summation of ordinate of DRH. So you can see like that. So for 400 it will be 0, 400 again it will be 0. So now coming from where? 300. So now you can see 200. Then for 700 it will be the, for 700 it will be how much? 600. For 1000 it will be 900. For 800 it will be 700. Okay, so 6 it will be 500. For 4 it will be 3. For 300 it will be 300 will be 200, and for 200 it will be 100. But again 100, 100, 0, 0. So now you can see the summation. What is that? That is the discharge versus time. So we have take this, how we will find volume? Volume will Q multiplied by time. So now you can see the time duration. So time duration is how much? It is 1 hour. Okay, and you can even see the unit, that is a meter cube per second, and so you should have to convert that 1 hour in seconds. So you can see that summation multiplied by time. So how much time? 336 seconds is there. So you should find the volume. So it will come 12600 000. So okay, so now we have find the DRS. Now we have to find what? Effective rainfall. So how we will effective rainfall? We will find volume divided by area. So volume we have calculated how much it is volume, that is that, and now you can see the unit, that is in meter cube. So and also area is given how much? 315 kilometer square. So you should have to multiply it by how much? 10 to the power 6. So you will find how much? You will find 0.04 meters, and corresponding it will how much? That is 4 centimeters. So same you should have to make now column. So what is the column? What is the column? You can see like that. Column is what? Now you can see flood hydrograph is given, and you should have to find unit hydrograph. So first part we have to do flood 2, we have to go DRH, and then we have to go unit hydrograph. So how we will go to DRH? We will subtract the base flow from flood hydrograph. And how we will go to DRH to UH? So you should have to divide that ordinate by what? Effective rainfall excess. So correspondingly you should have to make the column. Okay, so now you can see like that is given in your problem, that value is given in your problem. Okay, sorry, that value is given in your problem, that values are given in your problem. Okay, so that value was given. So now we have to find what next column. What we have to make the direct runoff hydrograph ordinate. So how we will find? We should have to subtract the base flow. So 100 minus 100, it will be how much? 0. 100 minus 100, 0. 300 minus 100, it will be 200. 600, 700 minus 100, it will be 600. Correspondingly you can see like that. Okay, now we have to find our desired what? Unit hydrograph. So unit hydrograph, how we will converting direct runoff hydrograph to unit hydrograph? Both are from the effective rainfall axis, but unit hydrograph are what? That is coming from the unit rainfall axis. So what we have to, what is the effective rainfall? Here come 4 centimeters. So what we have to do? We have to divide the ordinate of DRH by 4, and correspondingly you can write like that: 0 divided by 4, that will be the 0. 0 divided by 4, that will be 0. 200 divided by 4, it will be 50. 600 divided by 150. Correspondingly you can fill 700 by 4, 175. 500 by 4, 120. 300 by 4, 75. So what we have to do? You can do like that. So you can see like that. So now again I am going to summarize that thing. So first of all you should have to know the nature of the problem. So here you can see like that: unit hydrograph we have to obtain, and they have flood hydrograph they have given. So what is the process? We have to go from flood to DRH, and then DRH to unit hydrograph. Okay, so how we will go from flood to DRH? For going flood to DRH, we have to minus the base flow. Okay, and how we will go from DRH to unit hydrograph? We have to divide the DRH by effective rainfall excess. So now first you should have to find the base flow. So base flow you can easily assume like that it is 100 meter cube per second. In some questions they have mentioned. Okay, so base flow we have found, that is 100. Now next is what? We have to find the effective rainfall excess. So how we will find effective rainfall? We have to calculate the area of DRH. Okay, and then divide by, we have to find the area of that DRH. So that will give the volume, and depth, effective ER we have to calculate. So when we will find volume, and what is the ER? ER will be what? Volume divided by area. Okay, so that is our problem. Okay, thank you. So now you can see like that. So we have calculated volume DRH, then ER we have calculated, that value has given, that value is given. So we have to find the direct runoff hydrograph ordinate. How we will find? We have to subtract the base flow, and how we will find the unit hydrograph? We have to divide that ordinate by 4. Okay, so that's your third problem. Okay, so you should have to solve by yourself. So you can see that problem. Now in very detail I have discussed that thing. So you should have to practice by yourself. Okay, so now next, and now you can see the graphical representations also. So you can see like that. So here they have given that value is given to you. So what we have to do? So flood to DRH, how we will go? We will subtract the base flow. When we will subtract the base flow, we will go for DRH. And how we will go for DRH to unit hydrograph? We have to divide the DRH by effective rainfall. And suppose we have to go from unit hydrograph to DRH. So what we have to do? We have to multiply the unit hydrograph by ER. So in previous problem we are selected. So when you divide, we will go for that is unit hydrograph. Okay. So now next examples you can see like that. So first two parts are there, A and B. So I am reading that thing. The peak of flood hydrograph due to 6-hour duration isolated storm in catchment is 270 meter cube per second. The total depth of rainfall is 5.9 centimeter. Assuming an average infiltration loss of 0.3 centimeter per hour and constant base flow of 20 meter cube per second. Estimate the peak of the 3-hour unit hydrograph of these catchment. Okay, so but they have given, now you can see they have given flood hydrograph. Okay, they have given the flood hydrograph. They have given the flood hydrograph. Sorry, they have given the flood hydrograph. Okay, and now they are asking for unit hydrograph. So what we have to do? First of all, we have to convert the flood to what? Flood to DRH, and then what we have to do? We have to DRH to unit hydrograph. So we have to divide it by effective rainfall excess. Okay, so here base flow is given how much? 20 meter cube per second. Now next is what we have to find the effective rainfall excess. Okay, so now you can see like that how we will find effective rainfall. So you can see duration of rainfall is given 3 hours. Losses is given. You can see like that is given 0.3 centimeter per hour. So and duration is also given 3 hours. So in total 3 hours how much losses will be there? There will be 0.3 multiplied by 3, that will be 0.9 centimeter. Now you can see total depth of rainfall is given. So what is the rainfall excess or effective rainfall? Total minus losses. So total is how much? 5.9 minus 0.9, it will be the 5 centimeter. So now what they are asking, now you can see like that peak of the 3-hour unit hydrograph. So first of all what we have to do? We have to find the peak of the DRS. So how we will find the peak of DRS? You can see like that. Peak of flood is how much? 270. How we are converting flood to DRS? We are subtracting the base flow. So what is the base flow? Base flow is 20. So 270 minus 20, it will be how much? 250. And how we are converting? How we are finding the ordinate of unit hydrograph? How we will finding? We have seen there. So how we are finding? We are finding DRH by ER. So now you can see like that. So you have calculated DRH peak also. How much it will be? 250. And what is the ER? ER is 5 centimeter. So you can divide that thing and that will be the 50 meter cube per second. Okay. So one part you have calculated. Okay. Now second part you can see if the area of the catchment is 567 kilometer square, determine the base width of 3-hour unit hydrograph by assuming it to be rectangular in shape. Okay, now they are saying what they are saying. If the area of catchment is 567 kilometers square, determine the base width. They are saying that to have to find base width, and also they have given what shape is triangular. So you can see like that. So you know the unit hydrograph. You can see like that. That is shape is what? Triangular. And they are finding for that base width that is assume it like V hours. Okay, so now you can see, and area is also given. How much area is given? That is given 567 kilometer square. So now you can see like that simple concept we have to make. What is the simple concept? So you can see that is what? That is the discharge, and that is what? Time. So when you multiply discharge and time, what that we will give? That will give the volume. So what is the area of that curve? How we will find volume? Volume will be how much? 1 by 2 multiplied by QP. What is the QP? QP is what? That is the peak discharge. Okay, peak discharge. And then how we are writing the area of triangle? That is 1 by 2 QP multiplied by B. Okay, so and that is volume. Okay, B means what? You can write like that, B, and then volume. Volume again what? Volume is area multiplied by depth. So you can see like that here. Area is how much? That is 567 kilometer square. So we should have to convert it in meter square. So that's why we have multiplied by 10 to the power 6. And depth is how much? You know the unit hydrograph is occurring from which? unit rainfall excess. So what is the depth? Depth is the 1 centimeter. So 1 centimeter, but here it is meter, so that's why we have divided it by 100. Okay, and now left hand side you can see like that, 1 by 2 multiplied by base, and base we have assumed in what? Assume in hours. So what is the word? We should have to convert, why we should have to convert in second. So how we will convert in second? That multiplied by 60 means 16 minute, then 16 minute converted in second, so it will multiply by 16. And what is the QP? QP you can see like that, 50 meter cube per second. So now one equation and one unknowns are there, only B are unknown there, so you can solve and you can find that thing in hour. Okay, so that's, thank you. So that's for today. Okay, so now you should have to, now in next lecture we will discuss about the summation curve or S curve method. Okay, thank you. Please like and subscribe that thing. Okay, thank you very much.